In Silent Hill F, Tsukumogami isn't just another boss. It's a nightmare stitched from junk, memories and regrets. Depending on your ending, it shows up in different forms, each more twisted than the last. One thing's for sure, this fight will keep you guessing and leave you shaken. Tsukumogami in the Fox's Wedding ending. This fight has a more melancholy, reflective vibe as you play out forgiveness and letting go, but don't let that distract from the actual battle, which happens in 3 phases and cycles through them at random. If you have trouble, the game's pretty chill. Die enough and you'll get an option to permanently lower the difficulty. Just make sure you actually want that, since it can't be undone. Phase 1. Tsukumogami isn't shy about using big melee weapons. Expect a lot of slashing, staves, and even some harsh combo hits that mostly swing in front of the boss. Best move is to dodge inward, aiming to get behind them. Don't hang out up front because heavy combos will wear you down fast. The stomps are a bit wider, so get some distance or move out of the way if your timing is shaky. The weird stilted walk Tsukumogami has? That'll throw your timing off on dodges, so keep cool and focus on learning attack patterns instead of frantically ducking every twitch. Phase 2. Now, Tsukumogami teleports and swaps to a bow. There's a classic arrow rain to keep you busy, but the real threat is a rapid shot trio that'll hit hard if you're not ready to dodge sideways. Don't just dodge toward or away. Sometimes they'll summon triple orbs and charge a thrown spear. Don't get greedy. Stay back to avoid getting juggled by orbs and spears back to back. Phase 3. Now it's bell time. Tsukumogami gets hyperactive, teleporting a ton and launching sneak attacks right after popping up in your face. Let them come to you rather than scrambling across the arena. They also charge up a huge bell attack. When they're charging, stay away, as this attack will blast you with a high damage knockback and a follow-up area of effect hit. The best way to break out of this phase is using heavy attacks or your Kudzu Seal if you've got it charged. Focus on defensive play and pick windows to deal damage when you aren't at risk of getting decked by surprise. Bring a Momori for easier perfect dodges and to keep your stamina up. And stock up on sanity-restoring items to keep the pressure on. Tsukumogami in the Ebisugaoka in Silence ending. Here's where things get real. Your real-world Hinako here. Your weapons break and everything feels a lot more tense. You also switch perspectives throughout the fight, but the tactics stay mostly the same, just a little less forgiving. You'll want your best gear prepped. If you've got the purified sacred sword, that's your MVP. But kitchen knives or sickles work for fast attacks too. First phase, identical to before. Keep behind Tsukumogami, dodge the big weapon swings, and avoid axes or sledgehammers since they're too slow for this fight. Fast weapons make a huge difference. Second phase. Same archery. Chaos as the other fight. So close the distance through arrow rains and use heavy weapon charged attacks. Tsukumogami doesn't do much melee here, so it's relatively safe if you're aggressive. Third phase. The bell phase again, but you're missing your supernatural powers and unbreakable weapons, so it's harder to interrupt Tsukumogami's charge attacks. Best survival tactic is to dodge the bell moves, keep out of range until afterwards, and then move in to attack. Once the phases start rotating, brace yourself for any attack pattern at any time. The Tsukumogami boss fights in Silent Hill F demand patience and adaptability, but they're fair. Stay calm, play to your strengths, and you'll send this ghostly mishmash back to Hinako's memory vault. No exorcism required.